Welcome to Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark. Be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Hey there, Peggy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you later, Chris. Thanks for coming in to catch it tomorrow. I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. I gotta say that disclaimer is all defendants are presumed innocent until proven guilty, but the facts is it hit on something which we would show upon. And I'd say, instead of "Here comes Santa Claus," I want to do this. "There goes Santa Claus." I like playing around with some of the sounds sometimes. But there goes Santa Claus, okay? Mark Paulino, 64, Trenton, New Jersey. Abuse affects our lives in so many ways. What do we do when we are too scared to tell? When we have trusted someone and then they did not help. Sometimes someone asks, "What did you do to get punished this way?" Abuse is abuse. Abuse is not punishment. Abuse is torture, crippling, and debilitating. What advice would you give others to help them through the horrendous memories? Are you there for the person, or are you part of the knife in your friends or relatives' back since you may have turned a blind eye to it? Are you claiming to advocate against abuse but condemn the people who tell and share their stories? Do you want to be part of the solution or part of the problem? Let's stand united to discuss ways in which we may help others. What ways have helped you in your healing journey? Are you in a constant battle fighting the negative forces within? Stop. Let's encourage one another. Are you an officer in the judicial system not doing your job to help the victim? That means you're not doing your duty. Your duty is to serve and protect. How do we open the public's eyes so that they can acknowledge and feel the need to help protect the children and our citizens? The children are our future. You matter. And they need to change the laws too, because I'm getting sick and tired of people just getting a slap on the wrist and staying out of jail, right? Without further ado, I want to go ahead and post this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is the use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Parents, if you've got any children that goes to this school where this guy may have exploited your child, please come forward. Believe your child. Listen to your child. Mark Paulino, ex-New Jersey teacher and Santa actor, arrested on child porn charges, released from jail. This was updated on December the 14th. CBS, Philadelphia. A New Jersey judge agreed to release Mark Paulino, the man known as Santa Mark, from jail while he awaits his criminal trial for child pornography charges. The prosecution painted Paulino as a child predator, but the defense rejected that, saying Paulino spent years entertaining children and spreading holiday joy as Santa Claus. Paulino, 64, appeared before a judge in a Mercer County courtroom wearing an orange jumpsuit with family members looking on. He was arrested on December the 5th and charged with distribution of child sex abuse material, possession, and endangering the welfare of a child. This is where they got the evidence from, okay? Officials said the investigation began on December the 3rd when the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children got a cyber tip from Yahoo that a user had uploaded child pornography and that it happened again 2 days later. So there's your proof. And you want to say that there's no proof whatsoever? Prosecutors said Paulino was emailing files of partially nude children to himself. Prosecutors allege one of those emails also had a video of a Hamilton Township elementary school student sitting in her bedroom during school instructional time, which they did have. Like sometimes they do it online, the classes, so it's plausible. Paulino recently retired as a Hamilton Township School District elementary teacher and worked seasonally as a Santa Claus actor. Detectives said that because of his regular contact with children, they moved quickly to get a search warrant and seize evidence from his home. Paulino pleaded not guilty. His defense attorney poked holes in the prosecution's case, pointing out that one of the cyber tips allegedly came from the Bronx, New York, where her client doesn't live. This is probably the saddest case of a rush to judgment that I've ever seen in my 40 years of practice in law. Robin K. Lord, Paulino's lawyer, said they got a cyber tip so they know that somebody out there on the World Wide Web has alleged child pornography. They've yet to connect it to this gentleman. Well, if it's his email, it's a possibility. What do y'all think? The judge ordered Paulino to have no contact with children while his case proceeds. If convicted of the most serious charge, he faces 5 to 20 years in prison. I hope he's innocent. Okay. So this is where Mark Paulino. Let's go over here. See. I don't know if it's going to say that. That's a pedo house fire right there. So, ex New Jersey teacher and Santa actor Mark Paulino was released from prison after being arrested on child porn charges, Madeline Wright reports. Okay, so let's get past that one. I mean, it ain't much on there, okay? Okay, let's see this one right here. So, I'll share the screen again. Share the screen. Sure to put over here. Put StreamYard, put over there the comments. There we go. So Santa, Mark of Hamilton, busted on child porn possession charges. December the 8th, 2025. A retired Hamilton Township school teacher who now portrays Santa Claus at private and public events was been arrested and charged with multiple child exploitation related offenses. The Mercer County Prosecutor's Office announced today. Mark Paulino, 64, was taken into custody Friday afternoon at his Hamilton Township home following an investigation by the prosecutor's Internet Crimes Against Children Unit, ICAU. Detectives executed a search warrant at the residence and seized multiple items of evidentiary value, authorities said. The arrest was made. Sorry, I'm laughing at myself for making a blunder. The arrest was made with the assistance of local law enforcement, the prosecutors, economic crime, cyber crimes, and domestic violence units, and the Hamilton Police SWAT team. Paulino has been charged with second-degree distribution of child sexual abuse material, second-degree possession with intent to distribute child sexual abuse material, third-degree possession of child sexual abuse material, and endangering the welfare of a child. Prosecutors have filed a motion to detain him pending trial. According to the prosecutor's office, the investigation began Thursday evening when the state police ACAC unit, reported that a Hamilton resident had uploaded multiple files of suspected child sexual abuse material to the internet. To the internet, did you see that? He had uploaded it, not downloaded. You see the difference? There's a difference between uploading and downloading, okay? The Hamilton resident had uploaded multiple files of suspected child sexual abuse material to the internet. The Mercer County ICAC unit identified Paulino as a suspect and expedited the request for a search warrant due to his public-facing role with children. On his personal website, santamark.info, Paulino describes his transition from education to portraying Santa Claus. Welcome, boys and girls, on Santa Market. I've come straight from the North Pole to bring a little extra Christmas magic to your event, Paulino says on the site. Recently, I retired from Hamilton Township Public Schools as an elementary school teacher. Now I'm Santa. I'm available for photographs and private, corporate, and organizational events. He states that he retired in 2021. The site includes photos of Paulino in full Santa attire, along with a personal bio outlining his teaching background, family life, hobbies, and past media appearances. I began working with children in 1984, Paulino wrote, as a substitute teacher, then lifeguard, swimming instructor, and lastly, as a contracted special education teacher in middle, high school, and elementary school. He describes himself as a longtime Hamilton Square resident and graduate of Steinert High School, Trenton State College, and the College of New Jersey. Second-degree charges in New Jersey carry a sentence of 5 to 10 years in state prison and a fine of up to $150,000. The investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information is asked to contact the prosecutor's ICAC unit at 609-989-6568. Anonymous tips may be submitted at mercercountyprosecutor.com. Again, it's mercercountyprosecutor.com. Prosecutor Janetta D. Marbre also urged residents to report suspected online child exploitation or abuse through the New Jersey Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force tip line at 888-648-6007. Again, 888-648-6007. All defendants are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. Hey there, good to see you. So I hope this helps get the word out about this guy. We need to keep it up to date and find out what's going on. But it shows that it was downloaded from his computer to online, right? To his Yahoo mail. So he was getting ready to put it somewhere else or send it elsewhere when he goes ahead and puts it into his Yahoo. That means he wanted to save it and store it. How sick and disgusting, right? And it hit on his home, his email, okay? I want to thank everyone for coming in. God bless you. At 2:05, I will have another show. This mother here, it's about this mother here. She beats her 4-year-old son to death after he would not use a bathroom. Okay? So please come back and let's support to get the word out. God bless you.